This is a IoT device. We can interface it with any microcontroller, any type of sensors easily. Here we have a port for RX and TX. This is an indication. Whenever the Wi-Fi is on, the yellow light will glow on. Whenever the data is pushed into server, this blue light will be indicated. Here I will give ground option, then VCC. Up to 5 volt you can pass the power. Now we see how to connect this. Here from RX you have to place it to TX. Here connected with TX. In board you have to connect it with RX. Ground. Then power. So this is the connection required for making a kit. Once this is done, we have to go for programming to check how the efficiency of the IoT device is. Now this is the second step to do. We have to go for settings, switch on the Wi-Fi. Before that you have to, actually Wi-Fi is not required, we have to tether that. More, tethering and portable hotspot, set up Wi-Fi hotspot. In this we have to enter the password. In this setup Wi-Fi hotspot, you have to type the network name as IOTZ, capital I, small o t z. Set up the security mode. Here you have to type 1 2 3 4 5. Give save. This is the Wi-Fi configuration. Now you have to switch on the portable Wi-Fi hotspot. Now we interface the controller and I will show how to program it with Wi-Fi and how to check that. You have to connect this to USB device. This is a sample program. This is a sample program which is used to show how to upload the data to IoT server. While the programming is done, we have to again switching the connections, RX-TX connections. Okay. Once this is done, we can check the connection oriented things. See now, see here the blue light is blinking continuously on particular interval. Here in code, I gave 3 seconds delay. So it will be updating to IoT server every 3 seconds. Now this is a web page for monitoring the IoT data. So here you have 6 different options, number of sensors. First one is number of sensors. You have to enter how many number of sensors you need. We can provide the username to separate users. Here I'll log in it with other user. Number of sensors. Here you can connect up to 5 sensors. Now I select 3. Number of sensors saved successfully. Created number of sensors is 3. Back. Now you have to go for sensor details. In sensor details, whatever the number of sensors you created, that will be highlighted over here. Give proceed. It will ask you to enter the sensor name. Here I enter temperature, humidity and pulse rate sensor. Just give submit. Sensor details are created successfully. And one more thing, this is a one-time setup. You cannot reset it again and again. Here if you go for this, if you give proceed, again if you enter any other name like something you will enter means automatically it will be showing sensor details are duplicated. So you have to enter it once. So enter it with full of confidence. View IoT data. See now, every 3 seconds the data is uploading continuously. I can make a date wise search also. See now 59, I refresh it. 1, I refresh it. See here, every second the data is uploading. You can connect up to 5 sensors over here. Back. If you want to reset the data, IoT data, you can just enter reset all. Now go to back. View IoT data. Now only 3 data is there. Old records are deleted and newly it is uploading. See here, newly it is uploading. Each and every time the data is pushed into server from our IoT device. Now we will go for load control. This is used to control the loads connected with the microcontroller. Now we will go to upload the code for load control. So I have to remove TX and RX wires here, because while programming you should be clear with it. These 2 wires should be removed. Now this is a program for load control. Here I read the character, serial read. If character is A, it will be saying load 1 is on, otherwise load 2, B is display means load 1 is off, C is means load 3, load 2 on, load 2 off, load 3 on, load 3 off, 4 on, off. I will push the program into controller. Now it is done. Here I have to connect it again. RX to TX, TX to RX. Okay, it is completed. We can check the input with serial. Here I'll open the serial monitor. Now all the loads are off. Here I have an option to control the loads. Now I switch on the load 1, load 2, load 1. See here, immediately it will be getting fired. Load 3, load 4. All the 4 loads are on. Now I will going to off the load 2. In the next trigger it will be capturing load 2 is off, load 3 is off, 1 is off, 4 is off. See now. So this is the complete working of this IoT device. You can use it with according to your needs.